Dun, dun, dun. Hello, good morning, Steak. How are we? Look at that nice, beautiful microphone, those beautiful chains. I don't have my chain on, by the way.
Damn.
You sound great. Oh, I see what you did. You already know what I'm going to say. You already know what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
100% going to be something about my hat.
Man, what about your hat?
It's not Diamondbacks, White Sox, or Angels. Told you I got plenty, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would never know because it's all you fucking wear. It's okay. It's not like I don't like the hats. I'm just saying it's and his hat. Don't forget. Yeah, I don't. I came straight from being corp. I had 2 appointments I canceled. It was actually kind of perfect. Not that I really want them to cancel because I do have to work and make money and make a living, but it worked out well. So Steak is here typically on Tuesdays. Good morning, everybody. You usually know how we roll, although I'm sure we have a lot of new eyeballs on us after going viral yesterday and going to war with Mina Kimes. Although I don't really think we went to war. Did you think we went to war? I don't think we went to war.
Nah, she would have had to have responded to your rebuttal, I think, for us to call it war.
Yeah. And listen, I just want to make it clear. I don't have any beef with Mina Kimes. Do you have beef with Mina Kimes? Like, do you not like Mina Kimes?
I don't like her sports takes at all. I don't say this. I'm not saying this at all. I want to be very clear because she's a woman, but I absolutely see her takes and wonder if she watches the games.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that I remember her claim to fame being was that she lost her mind when the Bills drafted Josh Allen, which I thought was very strange. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
I don't know why we would be so in uproar over Josh Allen. Like I think he was a guy worth taking a chance on, but I've been wrong before. We got some sub bangs coming in. Are we back? What's up, Thrasher? We got Logan Carlson 02, 5 sub bangs. I haven't seen Logan Carlson's name before. Jank Engelbert, Cushion Camos, PGA Pro. What's up, everybody? Good morning, Flatwoods fella. I have one take about the Mina Kimes thing. There, I also think Steak is a Mina. What does that say?
It's Team Mina.
Oh, so yeah, Greg's such a bitch. The one thing I would say about Mina Kimes, again, I have like nothing against her. I'm kind of like indifferent, I guess. That's a good way to say it. Indifferent. I don't think she's bad at her job by any means. I will see, I don't agree with a lot of her takes, but also I don't watch ESPN. I don't listen to her show. I don't even know what her takes are anymore. So again, I just thought like there was a little bit of a condescending tone when she retweeted my video and was like, ... There have been so many 1-score games because Steak. If I'm wrong, tell me. I know I referenced the 3-4 o'clock games going on and said they're ass whoopings and they're not competitive. I went on to mention the morning game with Daniel Jones and how bad he is. Then I went to talk about missing Caleb Williams' performance of going, having 120 yards and the Bears scoring 3 points. I think the message was more about games not being competitive. I think it was more about the poor play and the quality of the product. So I just think it was a little like it kind of pissed me off because she highlighted my tweet and pointed out one thing and was like being condescending with a data point that like basically said everything I'm saying is stupid. Was that kind of your takeaway too?
Yeah, a little bit. And I obviously understand everyone's point. Like there's people out there that like 1-0 baseball games and pitchers duels. I'm not one of those people, but I know a lot of people are saying, well, the defenses are a lot better and there's great defensive coordinators right now. But I just don't see how you could call it good quality of play when 20 quarterbacks are literally bad. Like if I told you to name 12 quarterbacks having a good season right now, I think you'd struggle.
Yeah, I think I would too. And then there was another guy who I actually kind of respect his takes, Sharp Clark NFL. I don't think he's a bad dude. He's a smart dude, much smarter than me, but he was definitely defending Mina Kimes, which is fine. Like I think there are just some people who defend Mina Kimes to kind of feel better about themselves a little bit, if that makes sense. I think part of being a Mina stan is like you feel like you're doing good and supporting her, and so you'll just kind of blindly do it no matter what. But he was really reaching for a data point to back up my opinion.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm pro data. I'm pro analytics. I'm pro all that shit. I'm very glad there are very smart people that are data driven in this world. I just think sometimes when it comes to sports specifically, I think it's okay to just use your eyeballs and your brain and just form an opinion based off that.
Couldn't agree more.
Sharp Clark brought up a data point. It was yards per attempt from 2001 to 2003 and said there was one quarterback with more than 8 yards per attempt, and it was Kurt Warner. And then he listed this year yards per attempt. There were like 7 guys. I thought that was a little crazy. But again, smart dude. I got nothing bad to say about him. I still follow him. I like his stuff. Okay, let's see. He was like basically like anti-vibes. And I'm a big vibe guy, but that's okay. We can have a difference in opinion.
Remember we did this with Russell Wilson last year where you use your eyeballs and you watch him be fucking terrible every game and dump off the ball to the running back for 20 yards, and then people tell you how good his EPA is. I'm a big eyeballs guy. Also, if you and Alan Dims agree, you know that we're right.
Dude, Alan Dims, that's why I saw you highlighted, but I didn't catch all that comment. I had to go back to it. If Alan Dims and us are on the same side, it's a fucking right opinion. Also, JP nailed it. Scott Van Pelt chiming in helped us tremendously. If we didn't have that, I don't know. I think people would have probably thought that Mina dunked on me. I had people in my DMs like hitting me up for the first time ever. Like, dude, nice job cooking ESPN. I'm like, what did I do? I didn't know. I thought the jury was out 50-50. I thought I was going to get body bagged. But they were like, oh, Scott Van Pelt chimed in. You're good. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Anyways, good morning, everybody. We got a packed house in here nice and early. People wanted to come see the aftershocks of a viral video. Steak, you said it best, too. When we were talking about these numbers, you're like, it sucks because you know it's not your best work. It was not my best work. I put that video up thinking it was going to get 20, maybe 30 likes. Maybe 14 comments. I got some fucking guy who's really pissed off. So many people are like, oh, people will say anything to get likes. I started the video off for 10, 15 seconds saying I'm not making a point. I'm just asking a question, which is hilarious. People just love to hate. I misspoke. I said we got the Giants and Commanders in the first game, which is wrong. I thought people were going to shred me for that. Like, this idiot talking about the games. He doesn't even know who's playing. But anyways, just goes to show you got to just throw shit out there. You never know what'll work. But anyways, Larry Beeman with another sub bang. We got a Hype Train level 2, Hype Train level 3, Fuzzy with a sub bang. Appreciate you guys. 24 months, Fuzzy. Happy 2-year anniversary. JP Del Freo getting the sub from Beeman. We're live and we got a lot of eyeballs on us right now, nice and early. So, Steak, without further ado, I guess that's enough touching on the Mina Kimes situation. Do you want to, I guess, set the stage for this NBA Cup? That you told me it starts today. Is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So my wife tells me that sometimes I'm a little selfish because I was an only child. Steak, you're the opposite of only child. I think you have 12, 13 siblings or whatnot. You're like the opposite of selfish. You're super like nice guy. Like you'll do a lot of things and you won't push back. Sometimes I would like to kick you in the ass because I wish you were a little bit more rigid. But she tells me, she says, you don't like to do things you don't want to do. And I guess what she means by that, for the most part, when this started coming out, is people would want to go out to clubs when I started not becoming a club guy. And it's like, hey, you guys go do your thing. I'm going to go sit in a bar. And it's like, why would you not want to come to the club? Like, that's where all our friends are going. It's just like, it's just not for me. I'm out. People want to go after 12:30. People want to keep going out. I want to go home and go to sleep. Okay. I think it's okay in life to just do whatever you want to do and just, kind of leave people alone. This is a perfect example. What I'm getting at is of me not being selfish and talking about the NBA Cup, because I will be honest here's why I'm not selfish. I truly do not care, but I'm going to try to care. And here's why I'm going to try to care. I heard the feedback from this last year was good across the board, from the players, from the fans. I watched the starting 5. People like this. So I'm going to try to like it. Now, my question is this, and I don't mean to put too much pressure on you. Do you know how it works?
No, not fully. I know it's like a fucking soccer tournament style. I don't know exactly how the scoring works or how you win. I'm sorry to let you down. You know who's really letting us down? Fat Girls for not being here explaining it.
Oh, did you send him? I didn't send him the link.
Oh, send this motherfucker the link. He's already laughing at us.
Dude, I didn't even send him the link. My bad. Fat Girls. That is so funny, by the way. Steak looked like he's trying to stay up. What's wrong? Is Steak sleepy?
No, I feel great.
Oh,
I didn't know we were going to tell everyone how many siblings I had.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a secret?
No.
Okay. Fat Girls. Oh, you know what's annoying about Fat Girls? 2 names. Fat Girls, he's on Twitter, he's Lath.
Yeah, I've asked him a few times why he doesn't want to get more involved on Twitter, but I don't know.
Really understand. I don't even know. Actually, I don't even know if I just sent him the link. I don't even know I don't know what's going on. Lath.
I don't know if I would. Yeah, Lath is something. It's definitely his email.
I don't know how to find him. Hold on.
I can send you his email. Hold on.
No, I don't want his fucking email. I want his stupid fucking Twitter handle. You did your job. I got it. All right, cool. Thank you very much. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in this stream, typically, again, we usually start talking NFL. And we'll get there, but we're going to start with the NBA. I can run a little bit longer since my afternoon cleared up. 2 different people, D-Gen. Yep. Thin ice. Dude, I don't know what Bookachu is talking about, but every day he comes in here and he says, I'm on thin ice.
Did you fade the Bulls?
No, I almost took the over. The total was 237. Did you get involved?
No, I didn't.
Somebody pointed out, Steak, don't drink those microplastics. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, he's talking about this Aquafina. I have a good excuse. There was a hurricane.
Aquafina?
I know. I'm sorry. Can I explain though?
Yeah.
There was a hurricane and everybody's like, go get bottled water. You're going to be without power for days. Go get whatever bottled water you can find. And the only thing left was Aquafina. And I can't let it go to waste. So I'm drinking Aquafina. I know it's gross and I'll never drink it again. But yeah, I'm on my 11th bottle of a 12 11th bottle of a 12 pack.
I got to say, it's better than Dasani.
What is it?
Are you serious?
I don't know anymore. Like, I literally don't know. I would never drink any of it.
Okay. Aquafina is not good, but if it's there, I'll drink it. Dasani,
you won't drink.
Is so bad. I don't think I'd drink it. I think I'd rather go thirsty. Yeah. Spring water only. I mean, we can't be that nitpicky about it. Mix it with tap for delicacy. Yeah. Everybody says like tap water is good and fine and grand, and I'm sure it is. Did you know in New York tap water, there's like microscopic shrimp? Did you know that? I doubt you do that.
I don't think it's the most surprising thing I've ever heard.
So, but it's not like a surprise. It's not by mistake. It's on purpose. Apparently there's like these little microscopic shrimp or some shit that clean the water. It's the most insane thing I've ever heard. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like it. So I did get into Liquid Death for quite some time. Did you ever drink Liquid Death?
Yeah, 100%. Canned water, not my number one thing. I'll be honest with you.
Are you a cold water or tap water guy?
Cold water.
I like tap water. I used to be cold water, but I've transitioned over the years. When did DGen get RFK Jr. on the stream? That's cool. Very funny. Fluoride is. That didn't mean to highlight that.
Who cares?
I know, but that's kind of funny. People in Flint, Michigan, hearing this convo. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's probably not good. Midwest tap water tastes like ranch. Ooh, no one who likes water likes cold water. Water is making. You could take 96% of tap water out of a pipe and has insane amounts of bacteria. Yep, is basically tap water. Yeah, but that's okay though. I think the cans are better than bottles. All right, Steak. Well, I think we fucked around for enough time. I don't really know. You don't know how this NBA Cup works, but what do we do from here while we wait for Fat Girls?
I think we talk about the games. There's still games and they're regular basketball games. They do the same shit. They tip off. They play 4 quarters.
You were just going to let me sit here and talk about water and not.
I mean, I actually am shocked at how into the water combo everybody was.
I am too, actually.
Dude, everybody really wanted to talk about water. I feel like you could talk about it for 15 more minutes before you get any shit.
Good. All right, that was pretty funny. I need a stat. The other day we eat credit cards worth of microplastic every week. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's get it up then. Let's talk NBA. All right, everybody lock in for a little bit while we talk NBA, and then we'll make our way over to the NFL. Oops, I don't want to do that. Okay, so look at this. Isn't this neat? In-season tournament. So every game tonight is an in-season tournament game.
Every game tonight is an in-season tournament game, correct?
Okay, so that's fun. So the games mean a little bit more. All you need to know for game 1, here we go. Beeman's helping us out. They're just trying to win by as much as possible. Unwritten rules of dribbling the clock goes out the window. Oh, okay. So you'd probably lean towards an over then, I would assume. Steak, dog of the day, Mavs money line. All right, we'll get there. All right, Steak, Magic -8. Hornets 6-4 ATS, 2-7-1 to the over, total 212. Are you going to this game?
I'm going to try, but I'm not 100% sure. Boots on the ground. I have tickets. They play again tomorrow against the Pacers. I have those tickets.
Oh yeah, that's probably a better game to go to anyway.
Hornets are cool.
LaMelo's balling, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely balling. LaMelo Ball has the most fourth quarter points in the NBA this year.
That is a pretty interesting stat. Can I hand up and tell you that I did not think LaMelo Ball was going to be a good NBA player. Did you?
I didn't think he was going to be a star like he is. No, not after watching Lonzo play. Not that Lonzo was bad. I know injuries affected him, but I definitely didn't think LaMelo Ball would be this good. No way.
I agree. I also, if you would have made me assume who would have a better career, I would have said Lonzo 1,000,000%. He just kind of seemed more like a ball player. LaMelo, just like eyeball test, just looks like a fucking little what's like the word? Like a little shit.
Yeah, he is a little shit.
He is a little shit.
Kids love LaMelo Ball, dude. Kids love the NBA. I always tell you that, but fucking kids love LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, because they're all little shits.
Yeah.
Little shits just love other little shits. Not good. Anyways, all right. Looks like the only spot we're down to 7.5 years, BetMGM. Do you have any thoughts on this game?
Well, I think it's kind of respectful.
The Magic are laying 8?
Kind of, yeah. I don't know why Phillips has to bring up Paulo triple doubles. Can we time him out for like an hour or so?
Yeah, Paulo.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Birthday. You kidding? I'll time his ass out in a minute. I'm not scared of Phillips.
No, don't do that. I'm fucking with you, but it's hilarious. So I thought it was interesting that the Magic were as big of favorites as they were against the Pelicans. We talked about it, I think, on stream last week after the Magic had lost like 4 or 5 in a row after Paulo was out. They beat the shit out of the Pelicans, but obviously the only starter the Pelicans had in that game was Brandon Ingram. Zion didn't play. Obviously, McCollum's been out. A bunch of nobodies played for the Pelicans. Magic beat their ass. Then they were 11.5-point favorites at home against the Wizards, beat the shit out of the Wizards by 20-something. I still, with that being said, feel like the Magic and no Paulo Banchero and the Hornets, wouldn't those seem like kind of two pretty evenly matched teams?
Yeah. Yeah. Is
And so,
anybody out for the Hornets?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Can anybody hold on, I'm just looking at the chat. Doesn't look like it.
Hornets, no Bridges. Yeah, no Bridges. I don't
Hmm.
know if that's going to get me off what I'm saying, though.
Look at their starting lineup. Where do I go for that?
We don't have to talk about Paulo, guys. Just don't say
Yeah,
anything.
can we stop?
You fuckers.
Fucking guys got no respect, dude. No respect. All right, I'm going to I guess I'm going to RotoWire. I don't even know where to go to look for this shit. I'm going to RotoWire. I'm on the NBA. How about lineups? NBA lineups. Oh, okay, here we go. This is fun. Here we go. Projected lineup. Oh my god, dude. Taj Gibson still plays in the NBA.
Oh, yeah, they are missing. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty ugly ass starting lineup.
Yeah, that's not good.
Look at the Magic, dude. Look at the Magic starting lineup. If we talk about that, is that pretty?
Do you okay, hold on a second.
Goga's been balling. You don't even need to look it up. He's been balling.
Okay. So, okay. Just tell me something real quick. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even being like, I'm not being silly. I want to be serious. I want to bet this. I want to give it a shot. I'm not fucking around. Taj Gibson's 39 years old. Okay. He's 6'9". Goga is 6'11", and he's 25 years old. He's balling, as you just said. Taj Gibson, in my opinion, I think he's going to get circles ran around him. How do you feel about a Goga play?
Double. Should we look up the odds?
I don't know. I was even maybe going to say points.
Okay.
Well,
let's look what he's at.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look. He's played the last 4 games. Goga has. He's got 2 double-doubles, but the other 2 games he missed by 1 rebound.
Yeah, exactly.
He's had 10 points, 11, 10, 11. I don't see his shooting percentage. Oh, here we go. 5 for 6, 5 for 6, 5 for 8, 5 for 10.
What would you guess his points were at today?
I'm gonna guess high. I'm gonna guess 14.5.
9.5.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Yeah, is that concerning? Let's look up double-double.
He's at 10, 11, 10, 11. What are you gonna put him at?
A little higher. I think it might be time to bump him up.
All right, you know what then? How about this?
Just 190 double-double.
Do you think that's weird?
A little bit, but I don't know. Are we sitting here and trying to say that Goga has become corp? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I kind of want to lean into it. All right, we'll move on from this game. Do you have any other thoughts, Steak?
I don't have any other thoughts. No, Franz has been balling too. Finally, he I feel like he kind of got shell shocked by Paulo being out, and now he's kind of found a groove. I wouldn't hate backing him at all over 24.5 points. He's in the fucking zone.
Okay. By the way, reading lines like this, in my opinion, does come in handy. There are some times when you just say, fuck it, the books have mispriced, you want to take advantage. I just want to tell everybody, I love the Dolphins yesterday. I was going to take their team total over. I went to put the bet in. It was 23.5, and the under was juiced. I thought that was very suspicious. They had gone over that the last 2 games. The offense had looked great, and the Rams defense sucks. So I stayed off of it. Sometimes the line is telling, all right? Learn from our experiences. That's the one thing we can give you. Okay. Atlanta, Boston. Holy shit, fuck. Just to address something in the room, I thought that the Boston Celtics first half would be a wagon. It was last year. It is not this year. It was 5-5. I did it for 10 games. I'm done. This is a big spread, though. This is a big spread. If you, I mean, where are you at? I mean, this is a laundry list right here of injuries. You got more injuries than starters. There's no Trae Young. Yeah, Trae Young's out.
Honestly, if there's no Trae Young, this line's short. The Celtics haven't covered, I think, 4 games in a row. The last game they did cover was against the Hawks, where they won by 30. And I don't remember if that game was in Atlanta or Boston. But honestly, if Trae Young isn't playing, I think this line's actually pretty short.
Okay. Jason Tatum is a game time decision, by the way.
Okay, and that factors in.
Looks like Jaylen Brown is back. I know he was out for a little bit. Jalen Johnson going to be everywhere. Okay. Totals 224. Steak, do you have any thoughts? The Hawks are 3-8 ATS. God, they are 1, 2, 3. They're not good this year, are they?
No, but I'll say this. All of their props are up. Doesn't mean they're going to play, obviously, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown both have props up.
Cam is money, who's a very sharp NBA bettor, says Jalen under everything. Okay. Interesting. You got anything you like in that game, Steak, or should we move on?
I lean Hawks. I'm definitely not making a play on that game till I see officially who's playing.
Okay. All right. Let's talk Miami and Detroit. Is this line short? I don't know how the Pistons have been playing. There was a short line yesterday that I almost got involved with. The Pelicans were like +1, +1.5, I think, against the Nets or something. I didn't play it, but they were close. They only lost by 2. It's kind of giving me that vibes just at first glance, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
Let's see the starting lineup since you found a way to pull those up.
Yeah, you like that shit? RotoWire, baby. This is what helped me.
Yeah, no Jimmy.
No, Jimmy's out.
Looks like Duren's out too, or I guess it's a game time decision. Good. You know what I tell you about the Pistons, man? I think they're starting to get line respect. I don't know how much line respect the Heat get without Jimmy Butler. I know they haven't been very good this year at all. This is a weird game, pretty weird game, because no Duren. I just want to square up and say that Bam has to feast without Jimmy Butler, right? Like, what better recipe could there be for Bam today? No Jimmy Butler, no Duren. It feels like Bam has to go insane.
So, yeah, but if Jalen Duren, is it Jaren Duren?
Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren. If he's playing, he's a dog, right?
He's a dog, yeah, if he's playing.
So, oh, man, Bam's coming off of a not that great performance. All right, so the last time he played against Detroit, he had 12 points, 10 boards. He's only 5 for 9. That's like almost a season low in field goal attempts. I wonder why.
Bam is -145 for a triple-double.
A triple?
No, I'm sorry, double-double. My bad.
I was going to say, Jesus. All right, look who it is. What's up, Fat Girls? Good morning.
Chicago fans, good morning. Shane Waldron. You guys didn't even talk about it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's gone, yeah. Yeah, congrats.
Well, wait. Is he fired or is he like demoted?
Fired. Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
he's
good.
Completely gone.
Good. Nice job.
Doesn't change a thing, but he's still gone.
Might change a little something. Anyways, let's stay on track. Fat Girls, we don't have to recap these games too much because they're all kind of dog shit. But Miami, Detroit, do you have any thoughts on this? Total's 214.5.
I wish Jimmy was playing, man, because I think the Pistons are going to do what the Pacers did last year. I'm not going to lie. Like, they're that young team that's starting to put it together, but it's a tough game.
Okay. What about an under? Under in a tough game? No? Steak?
I don't know.
I think a little. This would be a easy under. I feel like people are definitely going to take the under on this.
219 down to 214.5, if that's accurate, according to Action Network. All right, we don't have to force anything. Adam got picks, 5-month sub. Appreciate you, Adam. And welcome to the board review, everybody. We are a little late starting. Sorry about that. We're talking NBA Cup here, and then we'll talk NFL. Take Scary Terry over point. I don't even know what team he's on.
Terry Rozier. He's on the Heat, and that definitely makes sense.
Okay, I thought he was on the Charlotte Bobcats. Just kidding. All right, let's keep moving. Knicks and the Sixers. One of my biggest regrets is not fading the Sixers this year. I know it's early, but holy fuck, they stink. They just get their second win. They are not covering any spreads. And let's see. Now they are playing the New York Knicks. The Knicks are laying 3. The Knicks also stink, don't they? Yeah, they kind of stink.
They do, but not like the Sixers stink.
No, the Sixers are like another level of stink. Let's go look at the projected lineups here. What kind of injuries do we have? We've got, I don't really think that's too significant. Oh, Maxey out is significant. Who the fuck? Wait a minute. What? This is crazy.
He's out for a while, and Embiid might be back.
Oh, is this Embiid's first game back?
Yeah.
It is. What do you guys think? I was going to say that line is short if both of those guys were out, but now it makes a lot more sense, right? This is not on a neutral. This is in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's in Philly. And I told Steak this morning, I was like, this line's incredibly short until I figured out Embiid was back, and now I'm fully in on the Knicks. So
I kind of agree. Steak?
I literally didn't know Embiid was supposed to be back until we turned this stream on. So I was literally going to get on here and try to pitch how short the fucking Sixers line was, like Fat Girl said. I faded the Sixers the first game Paul George was back. They were awful. I'd be completely comfortable fading them again first game Joel Embiid back. I just think this team's a fucking mess.
Embiid owns Cat. I guess I can see that.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, Cat's kind of a bitch.
No.
Embiid would be the kind of guy who owns Cat, dude.
The only person who doesn't own Cat is Taj Gibson. Okay, so in the first 4 games, that's the play we like the most. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Do we like Cat?
23.5.
23.5. Embiid's 25.5.
Ooh. Another 30-point double-double. Is Cat balling?
Yeah, he's balling.
He's been good.
So, oh my God, he's got 3 games in a row. He's got 30 points. Holy shit. 4 for 8 from 3, 5 for 9 from 3. Are you kidding me?
And he's minus 160 for a double-double. Embiid's plus 110 for a double-double.
Minus 160 is actually short. He's got
Look at what Cam said.
2,
that's
3,
crazy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double
Yeah, I
doubles.
saw
in a
that
row.
last night. That's absurd.
He's so soft. He better be scoring those fucking points if that's the type of defense he's playing.
All right. God, I kind of just think I like the Knicks. I don't think I want to take a player prop. Actually, maybe
I don't
we
think
should.
I think you just don't overthink the Knicks.
Steak, you're not super in on the Knicks.
I think I like it. I do like it. I literally will absolutely take the Knicks. I did want to take a player prop. I just can't figure out exactly who that would be. Maybe not Cat after he's been playing so well, but I kind of think it might be Cat again. I'm just throwing that out there.
That's okay. I say fuck it. Don't overthink it. I'm in on Cat. I think I'm just in on the Knicks though. I don't even really know who else they got playing right now. Oh, OG. Is OG been playing well? Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson. The Knicks could just take some time to gel. I think they'll be fine, probably. Embiid Mints will probably be limited too. His lines are telling. Oh, got you. Interesting. What's the narrative with Mikal Bridges and the Sixers? Anybody know?
I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Maybe they were trying to get him there, but would that make sense?
He's due for a big scoring game. I'm just so not a fucking Paul George guy, man. I can't do it. All right, let's keep moving. Toronto and Milwaukee. Milwaukee has been ass. I don't think the Raptors are very good either, but they are. Oh my God, they're terrible. Whoever told me to take their over wins this season, I'm glad I blocked you out. Fat Girls, unless that was you. Sorry.
It was me.
Oh, okay. Well, they're
They
covering.
traded. Apparently the Sixers traded Bridges on draft night. I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
For who? I got to know now. Who'd they get for him?
You
I
fucking
forgot. I
two
just
ball
remembered that.
knowers didn't even know that?
Well, I mean, that was a while ago. Are we supposed to remember every trade in history?
Mikal Bridges, what is he, like 24?
You can get drafted in the league when you're 18. That doesn't make a difference.
true.
Jesus Christ. The story goes on. Mikal Bridges' mom works for the 76ers.
I don't know how they're just spewing this shit out. I've never. Yeah, I was in. There it is. There it is.
Oh my God. I didn't know shit.
Sixers fucked up the process. Yeah, they did. Oh, Zaire Smith. Wasn't that the guy from Texas Tech?
That's who they traded for? No way. Don't tell me that.
Royals POD is Bridges over points. Okay, well, there's that whole narrative right there. It was for Thibodeau, one of the players.
Hard not to get behind that. That's crazy. I didn't know any of that. Holy
I only
shit.
know because I'm a Suns fan and we fleeced those scrubs. What, the Suns were involved with that?
No. They're now everybody's getting talking about different trades. It's getting confusing for sure.
All
The
right,
chat,
yeah.
the chat lost focus, but yes, he was involved.
I feel like I'm going down a Reddit rabbit hole right now. Anyways, Toronto, Milwaukee minus 8.5, total 226. I guess my one question is this: how have the Milwaukee Bucks been performing? Not very good. I don't really care who's on the roster. If Doc Rivers is coaching, I am out. And I believe Doc Rivers is coaching for the Milwaukee Bucks. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm out. I mean, dare I say that this line is a little short?
What if I told you Dame was out?
Is anybody playing?
Is a line
There's a lot of
line
stars out today.
ever short?
What do you mean is the line
Dude,
ever
I
short?
mean, the Raptors haven't been that bad ATS. I don't know a person in the world
8 and
who's going
3.
to take the Bucks minus 8.5. There's no one.
Okay.
Wait a second, real quick. Beeman was talking about Suns and Nets. I just want to be clear. It wasn't the same trade Beeman was talking about. You guys, we got off track. It wasn't the same trade.
Dame has a concussion. Relax, DGen.
the Bucks are fucking awful, even with Dame. I don't know how we can keep making them 9-point favorites against any other NBA teams.
So what do we do? I want to take the no. Fat Girls has a point.
Sixers. I'm an idiot. Then don't listen to me anymore.
Let's stop talking about the trade.
Okay, I can't talk about it.
Okay,
apparently it's me though who's the idiot.
That's okay. We're all idiots. Toronto, Milwaukee, 8.5 total, 226. I don't know. I'm going to need you guys to give me, point me in some sort of direction here, because otherwise I'm going to take the Raptors on the money line, and that's probably not a good idea. Steak, where's your head at with this game?
Don't you have really good success betting the Raptors?
Last year.
I'm just saying, maybe you should go back to the Raptors. I expected them to be absolutely horrible, and they cover all sorts of spreads.
Yeah, but they are horrible.
I think this spread's fucking disrespectful. The Bucks are so bad, and now they don't have Dame. I just think this spread is disrespectful.
Disrespectful to the Raptors?
Yes.
Bro,
Or any NBA team that would be 8.5-point dogs to the Bucks. Yes.
They're 2-9.
So are the Bucks.
No way. Are they really?
Dude,
oh my God, they're 2-9.
Do not try and justify it. Nobody's taking the Bucks today. Not a soul.
Okay. All right. I'm picking
Everyone.
up. Hold on. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Bucks alt line. If you don't tell me they're going to win by the fucking hook. You think this game's going to come down to 9 points?
Honestly, it's probably going to be one of those things where it's close the entire game, and like the last 5 minutes they just pull away, and it's going to be a sweaty cover. That's what it's probably going to be.
I want to say one thing. Because I've been finding success betting the NBA this year. I'm trying really hard to not be contrarian. It really doesn't work very well.
It does
in the
not
NBA.
work.
But the contrarian play today is the Bucks for sure. But I'm telling you, this shit is very difficult in the NBA.
Okay, so here's my question. I'm looking at these lineups right now. The point guard for the Milwaukee Bucks is AJ Green. Who is that?
A white corner sitter. He's literally just a shooter. Catch and shoot guy. Sam Merrill.
Shooting guard is A. Jackson. Is that Allen Jackson?
Oh, Andre Jackson. That guy sucks
Andre.
too.
Okay.
They're bad. They're really bad.
Holy
Allen
shit! You're gonna make
Jackson
me bet the fucking Bucks, dude. Are you gonna
It-
go through the rest?
There's T. Prince. Is that Tayshaun Prince?
That's Torian
That's
Prince.
Taurean
That's what I
Prince.
meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I know Tayshaun Prince is retired.
Good name drop though.
Torian Prince?
I wouldn't say he's like horrible.
Okay, fine.
He's pretty bad.
And then the centers, Brooke Lopez, and power forward Giannis, who's a game time decision.
Giannis is playing. He's probable. Honestly, I just cut the shit. Like you have to. I took Bucks team total. I don't know why it's not going to hit, but I took Bucks
Okay,
team total.
but that's crazy. That's getting Q. Why would you do that?
I feel like you have to in this spot because I don't do it a lot. Like I don't buy bad news with shit teams. Like I'm not going to bet on the Wizards when Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole are out. Like they're a G League team, but I don't know. It's one of those things you have to do.
Okay,
I found good spots with it this year.
I'm not laughing at you. I pulled up. I thought about it. And I was like, if there's nobody on the Bucks, I think Brooke Lopez might just jack up threes. So I click his player page, and there's always a little summary and a headline on RotoWire, and it usually is like something nice about the player. And this one says another poor performance.
Dude, that's just the definition of the Bucks this year. Like they're so fucking bad, man.
So okay, but hold on. I have a question. Look at this. He's this motherfucker shooting threes. He's shooting threes. He ain't making them, but he's shooting them. I'm going to go.
Sounds like Brooke Lopez to me.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on a limb here. The center for the Raptors is 29-year-old Jakob Poeltl. Why is that funny? It's not Jacob.
Oh, fine.
It's Jakob.
I like the way you say
you're doing a good job. You're powering through it. Keep going.
I don't know what's funny about properly pronouncing somebody's name. It's not Jake. If you say Jacob for Jakob, you're an
I
ass.
know, but you said like the bird. You said like
Can you do
Jakob.
it again? Can you say it again?
Jakob?
Now you're saying Jakob, but before you said like Jakob.
Yeah.
It just sounds like something's like stuck. Like you're trying to.
Anyways, listen, my point is this. I want to take Brooke Lopez threes. Can I do that or no?
Yes, you can do that.
And if it correlates with, I'm being serious here, by the way. I know people.
I know. I said yes.
I like your team total. I'm not going to tell you no.
I just see people in the chat laughing and shit. And I want to make sure that they know I'm not just fucking around.
It's because of the way you said Jakob.
I understand. All right.
No,
so
Jakob.
What does he say?
Nina Kine's really ruined him.
Oh. By the way, did nobody think it was funny Cooper Rush does Here We Go? Did
Oh,
nobody?
Is he really?
That sounds
bad.
You guys didn't hear Cooper Rush saying, "Here we go."
You think I watched that game?
Yeah.
Anyways, real quick, I'm taking Brooke Lopez. You're taking Bucks team total. Steak. You have to take something Bucks related today.
Yeah. Allen Jackson over 2.5 points. No, I all jokes aside, I like your Brooks Lopez. Look, I might bet the Bucks.
Alt line.
Why don't you just like put the Bucks with the Magic or something?
No.
Nah, I'm not doing that, dude.
No.
I don't bet on the Magic.
No.
Sometimes I bet on
You
them.
don't bet on the
You don't
Magic.
bet on your favorite
I
team.
lied.
Don't
I
let-
just lied.
Don't let fucking Beef hear that. All right, let's keep moving. Suns -4. Okay, Suns at the Jazz. I know the Suns are 3-7 ATS. Jazz are 4-5 ATS. This line is short.
I think everybody's hurt for the Suns.
That's what I originally thought, but no Durant, and I think Yusuf Nurkic is a game time decision. Not that it matters. You can justify like it'd be 7.5 in Phoenix. I don't think it's that bad.
What about
Not
Beal?
sure.
Is Beal playing?
Beal's probably a game time. He's probable, but he's playing. That
Pull
guy's
up the
always
starting lineup,
questionable.
DJ.
DJ, listen, the one day you wanted to get involved with the NBA, it happens to be everybody in the NBA is out. Like, you're the problem.
Dude, they played 10 games. Nobody is playing.
How about you go on a run for 10 days in a row, and then we'll see how you feel after.
No, they got to pay him millions of dollars for that.
I'm not
But
going to be
go
that
to the
guy.
starting lineup.
I'm not going to be that guy who just rants about the NFL being a shit product. I'm not going to be the grumpy old guy. I'm not going to do it. But I am just.
Cat won't shut the fuck up about water.
This is insane. Let's
They're obsessed, dude. It's just comment after comment about water.
I do sort of blame you. Like, there are things you just shouldn't tell people. Drinking Aquafina or Dasani is one of them.
Well, dude, he's been flashing his water bottle every 15 seconds. Like, you're part of the problem. Stop fucking
Yeah.
showing that thing.
I'm
By the
just
way, I
trying
do
to stay hydrated.
I do this sometimes when I'm wearing my watch. I guess I took my watch off, and I saw some people were saying like DJ flexing his watch. I'm like, no, I don't have expensive watches. I just want to get that clear. But in all seriousness, how are we supposed to decipher these lines in these games and these matchups when nobody's playing?
Can you pull up the starting lineups? I like when you do that, and then try to name the players.
I know.
You know all these guys. This is
yeah.
easy.
Well, I was gonna say Ryan Dunn. Is that the guy that was on the Heat?
No,
There was a Dunn with 2 N's. Who was that?
maybe Chris Dunn.
Yes, Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn with a K. I don't know who Ryan Dunn is. Let's see. 21 years old. Never heard of this guy in my life. Modest production and start. See what I'm saying?
Kendrick Nunn. That's who you're thinking of.
Oh, Kendrick Nunn or Dunn?
No, none.
Oh, no. There's
that girl has to go again.
What is it? What is that cup? Is that a cup of piss?
I think it might be, dude.
I'm not having that up there. What is this?
Where'd he go?
Is
You
that
can't
like
hear.
is that a gift bag and a cup of chicken broth?
I don't know. This is Aquafina, though. I'm gonna drink a little more.
I'm gonna stop that. I can't have that up there. It's distracting me. All right. I don't know. Steak, you talk. I'll stop talking. You talk.
I see Beeman say that the Phoenix gets no line respect in Utah. I think if Beal's playing and Booker's playing, even with Durant and Nurkic out, I do think the line would be, in my opinion, a little short for sure.
Yeah. So I guess my question is this. Do you think that there's anything worth betting on the Suns -4 or 3.5 at BetMGM total at 226?
No, I think there's a player prop. Let's see who we like for the Jazz.
Okay.
If I backed anything, it'd be a guy for the Jazz.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I know a couple of these guys. Colin Sexton. I wanted the Magic to draft Colin Sexton instead of Mo Bamba. I knew that pick was going to be terrible once I listened to the guy talk for 5 minutes. Soft ass motherfucker. Markkanen is cool. I don't know who Cody Williams is. I think I know who Kessler is. I don't know who K George is.
Keontae George. Yeah, that might be who I like. Where the fuck is John Collins playing?
Oh, I don't know. I don't see him. Keontae George is a game time decision. He looks like a little shit too. I mean, the league is just full of 21-year-old little shits. Keontae George. He didn't play the last game. Before that, oh my God, this guy's capable.
Yeah. His player prop for today is 15.5 points. He's good.
33 points this motherfucker put up. Jesus. How is he getting to the line for 13 free throw attempts? Is that a lot?
Yeah, think so. For one game, yeah, I think so. I like John Collins today. I don't know why they didn't have him listed. I assume Walker Kessler's obvious. I assume he's not starting, but I like John Collins. If Nurkic is out, I like him more.
Okay. I don't see does John Collins come off the bench?
Yeah, he's 13.5 today for points. I liked double-double. I don't see a double-double odds on for any player for the Jazz Suns game. So for now, my first prop of the day that I can say that I like is John Collins over 13.5 points.
Okay. Hold on. Just had to text something real quick. Okay. Man, this is tough, but we're trying. You're doing a good job though. Thank you. I don't know where Fat Girls went.
Yeah. I couldn't. Yeah, I thought he was
Is
just
this a
laughing at
bit?
you and coming right back.
Is this a bit?
I don't know. It's a long bit. The joke would be long.
I had a corp call context that is a
Oh.
bucket of piss when I troll Trent on Surge Stream.
Got it.
Oh, but like, is
You know,
it
like,
like, yeah, but is that, sorry, is that your piss?
no, this is dude. This is fresh off Google.
Oh, okay.
Why would I take a picture of that? I guess.
All right. Anyways, let's move on. 2 more games. The Dallas Mavericks are playing the Golden State Warriors. I know Prime is a pretty sharp dude. He had a nice 6-1 parlay. He tells me it's the Mavericks money line today. Steak, I feel like every time you have a collab with Prime, it hits. Are you liking the Mavericks?
Not really. No. Is fucking Luka a game time decision too? Fat Girls.
He's probable.
Probable. Okay, we'll take that. Show me the starting lineups.
Looks like everybody else. Oh, Clay revenge game, dudes.
That is corpus shit today already.
Yeah, I know.
by the
Gotta
way.
be the most corp thing ever.
Yeah,
Bro, the Warriors have been balling.
they're 8-2 ATS. They're
8-2
straight up.
overall.
Holy shit!
God,
I don't even know who T. Jackson Davis is.
I like the Warriors. Am I insane?
No, I don't know, but why?
I don't know. I don't know that I think they're getting the respect. I feel like
Well, they opened
Mavs
opened 1.5, and it's been bet up to 2.5.
Mavs and Klay Thompson are, I feel like, going to be corp as fuck.
Warriors coming home after a road trip. You think
Yeah.
the Mavs are going to be corp? Let's see what both these teams just did. Dallas.
I know what Dallas just did. They fucking played the Nuggets to the wire, and Kyrie missed the game winner.
And before that, they played the Suns to the wire and lost. So they're off 2 losses. They've lost 3 of 4, actually. And then you've got the Warriors who have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their last 7. Excuse me. And covering 2.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's respect that the Warriors are already laying -2.5. And the reason I didn't take them already is because I thought they were going to be bet down. I thought I was going to be able to get like 1.5 or take them on the ML, but they're actually going up to 3. And I think it's a lot of respect for the Warriors to be laying that number against the Mavs. Like the Mavs are still a way better team than the Warriors, even though the record doesn't imply that. But they might be getting lively back tonight. Clay revenge game. I think the Warriors. I think this is your all lineup of the night.
Well, here's the problem. I don't think we can sit here and say that the Suns line is short and the Warriors line.
I don't think it's short. I don't think the line's what the line is. I just like the Warriors.
The Suns would be 7.5 in Phoenix. Is that short without Durant? Because I don't think that's short.
Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. Okay, I will
That's how
stop
it's-
talking about the Suns. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I did that. Okay,
Can
so
I say one more thing?
Yeah.
And I tried to call this against the Celtics, so obviously everyone ignore me if you want to ignore me, but Klay Thompson revenge, wouldn't it be so Steph to go just fucking nuts?
I think that's what the line is telling you, dude. If the Warriors are going to win this game and they're favored by 3 against the Mavs, it's got to be Steph.
Yeah, but you guys
And I
don't
don't
think
care if
that,
that's an easy angle.
that's what I'm saying. You guys don't think that's corp?
How is that court?
I think Klay's corp and Steph's like sharp corp.
You think if I go to the bar and give somebody $50 to bet the Mavs or Warriors tonight, they're not going to take the Mavs at plus money? I'd call you crazy. I would call you crazy. Dude, that's how these people look at these teams.
Mavs are pretty corp.
Yeah. No. I'm not aligned.
Okay. Warriors money line or whatever for me, -2, whatever it is. Steph over points. Those are my 2 favorite.
Okay. Last game on here, and then we'll talk NFL after this. Thank you, gentlemen. Minnesota and Portland. Minnesota's -8.5 on the road. Is anybody going to be taking Portland here? Portland stinky poo-poo, aren't they?
Dude, I'm done fading the Timberwolves. They always get these short lines, and the game's always over at halftime. It's just not.
The
Doesn't work.
Timberwolves just lost to them by 25 in Minnesota 2 games ago. And Minnesota are they playing good ball? No, they're 6-4.
Yeah.
Wow, they just lost the fucking Heat. Damn, with no Jimmy too. All right, so how's Anthony Edwards been playing? He's got to be a corp dude every single night, right?
He's been balling.
Yeah, he's been balling and jacking up shots.
So last game he had 22 points, which is almost a season low. He had 21 points in back-to-back games, 22 after 33 and 37. Maybe he shows up for a cup game.
Totally see it.
Me too. That's corp too, but I could absolutely see it. I definitely
It's the word corp.
Okay, I can't say corp anymore. What
Woolwich with a sub bank. W sub bank. Woolwich. Nice hat, Steak. Wearing the same one right now. W's. Look at that. See what happens when you rotate your hats? People see what else you have in your fucking repertoire. Yeah. No, corp is fine. But I think if you say it too much.
Yeah, I'll lay off the corp. I don't want to fade the Wolves today. I'll say that.
Fat girls.
Nothing.
Oh, you already said it. Yeah, you're done fading the Wolves. Okay. All right, so these are the 8 games in the NBA Cup.
I think we need Fat Girls to give us some masterclass candidates, at least 2.
Well, that's what I'm about to do. I want to go around the room. I want your favorite sides. I want your favorite plays, and I want your favorite props. Fat Girls, you want to lead us off? Who do you have today that you like the most?
Favorite side would be the Knicks. Favorite prop? I don't think I have a favorite prop. The thing is with props is I don't really decide props until like 12, 1 o'clock because hence the injury reports, they look like CVS receipts.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to go right off the top of the head. But if I was, I'd probably give you Miles McBride because I like the Knicks a lot.
He's questionable though, right?
Yeah. Shocker. But
yeah. God damn. We picked a hell of a day to get DJ to talk NBA. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's probably his last day.
No. What did I tell you? I'm a man of the people. The people love this shit. I'm really going to give it a try. It's hard. It's very hard.
I've been trying to figure out how to bet Jalen Suggs, but I don't know how to do it, man. He's been so bad from the 3. This is literal Jalen Suggs game, but I'll figure it out and let you guys know.
Keep in mind they have NBA Cup MVP. Wouldn't let Corp factor in your decisions. Okay. Bokachu says Warriors and Wiggins. Yeah, I think you guys are wrong about the Mavericks. Not saying that I disagree, but I don't think you're going to see a lot of people on the Mavs personally. Hey, DJ.
So do you think the line is weird? Or do you think it's not as weird as we are? So what do you think it's normal?
The Warriors are 8-2.
What would you make it though for a team that was in the NBA Finals last year versus a team who didn't make the playoff or made the play-in, I forget. And what would you make the line?
If it was game 1, I would say that's a little bit different. The Warriors opened a -1.5. They've been bet up to 2.5 for 3. I have no issue with the Warriors being a 1.5 favorite at home, a pick 'em on a neutral after being 8-2 to start the year.
Even the way you portray the Warriors is like they're supposed to, like they're this upper echelon team again. I watch a lot of NBA podcasts. Nobody thinks of them that way. Like they're doing good right now. Like they got beat down by the Cavs.
Oh, okay, but the Mavericks aren't anything special. I'm not even trying to build up the Warriors. The Mavericks aren't anything special.
Expectation they were supposed to be special. People are going to stick with that and run with it until a game like tonight happens where they lose to the Warriors.
They lost to the fucking Pacers at home. The Pacers. I don't know. But okay, we can wrap it up here. Steak, give me your masterclass candidates.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Why are you laughing? That's a good one.
I like Karl Anthony Towns.
Why are you laughing?
I just think it's funny. I like the Detroit Pistons, the New York Knicks, and the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry masterclass. I like John Collins over 13.5 points for the Jazz.
You like the Pistons? Because I wasn't here for that game. Whoa. Is he lagging or is that me?
No, he's lagging for me too. He swears he got like a network booster or something. He refuses to plug it in. I told him to get an Ethernet cable 75 times. Doesn't listen to me.
Oh, he's back.
Steak, you back? I
He's
don't know what
gone.
he just did. So much disrespect to the state of Indiana this morning. Put some respect on the Sirs. Oh, on the Pacers? Yeah.
They don't play today. What are we just going to glaze the Pacers?
Well, I think I said that the fucking or the Mavericks lost to the Pacers, so maybe that was disrespectful.
Oh,
Does the NBA Cup matter to dog shit teams like the Blazers, Jazz, and Raptors? That's a question for you, fat girls. Do you know?
they're not going to win it, but it does because all those guys are filled with young teams, and if you win this whole thing, everybody gets like a $500K or $1 million incentive or something. So those guys will play harder. But yeah, not really. They don't have a chance.
Okay. Good to have you back, Steak. All right. So final words. Sorry, Fat Girls was asking, why do you like the Pistons?
I like the Pistons almost every game. You kind of said it. You sort of said at the beginning of this that you thought they could make a Pacers-like run, right?
I did, dude, but Jimmy being out is scaring me. It feels so obvious.
But it's not his first game out, right? That was
Who
last.
does this? By the way, he does this all stream? And
They
I
won
know,
outright as 8.5-point dogs. First game Jimmy was out. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay, all right. I'll get there with the Pistons then. That's fair.
hold on. I have a question. Can you bet on a team to win the NBA Cup?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Let's take a look at those odds.
I'm so gonna put like half a unit on the Pistons. I'm so gonna do it.
Oh, here we go. I see it on Bet Online right now. Okay, here we go. I was just gonna say, why don't we take the Pistons? Never mind. They're 150 to 1.
That doesn't matter. What do you think the Pacers were last year?
Not 150 to 1, were they? The Pacers didn't win it. Didn't the Lakers win it?
Lakers won. Pacers got there.
But I'm saying like the Pacers got there. But yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah. No, I want to take a fun team.
What are the Celtics?
They're 4 to 1. They're the favorites.
Yeah, I don't want to take that. Obviously, I'm just asking.
Yeah. So I would just show you, but I don't know that you guys are really gonna be able to see this. You can't see this, can you?
Not me. I
No.
need
Okay. So Celtics are 4 to 1, Cavs 9 to 1, Timberwolves 950, Knicks 10 to 1, Nuggets 11, Thunder 11, Warriors 14. Bro, the Warriors 14 to 1 odds. The Mavericks are 16 to 1 odds. What are you gonna make the line?
Yeah, but look at championship odds, dude. It's the NBA Cup. This isn't fucking.
All right, hold on.
I guess
Why are the Suns 28 to 1? Are they?
they have
are
no
they
Durant.
Yeah, Durant's hurt, and
the whole time?
I don't
He's
think he'll
out
be.
for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude, these guys are fucking crazy. Nobody plays.
Durant actually got hurt. Durant actually got hurt.
Okay, what do you do?
I don't know. Maybe fell off a
Something
trampoline.
with his calf.
I'm trying. The Magic are 50 to 1.
Yeah, they're not winning it without fucking Paulo.
Okay, hold on. We're not done. Kings 28 to 1.
That team sucks.
They
Am I
do.
crazy to like the Knicks?
Knicks are 10 to 1.
Is that
What
weird?
group are they in? I want to see what group they're in.
I don't think it's weird. I think the Knicks are going to get it going. Okay, wait, hold on. If you lose this game, are you out?
No.
No, there's one more.
So it's double elimination.
Do you know the rules, Fat Girls? Or do you know anything about the rules that you can explain?
I have all the rules in front of me, but I'm checking the groups right now. The Knicks are with the Wow, the Knicks group is easy as shit.
You want to do
Magic, Sixers, Nets, Hornets is their group.
it? So
That
if
is
you
Mickey
win,
Mouse.
if you win your group, you go to a like a 6-team playoff.
It's formatted where every like team advances from a group.
Right. How many groups are there?
There is it's split into 2, which I think it's 6. It's 6.
Okay. So 6 teams are going to come out of their group. The Knicks have to win essentially 3 games from there?
I just need to pull this up, dude.
No, we're good. That's
I
not-
think we should know how it works if we're going to put a bet. I think he's saying
It's-
8 teams advance, and then it becomes what? Does it become an 8-team bracket?
Correct. 18 bracket, yes.
Dude, I kind of like the Knicks.
Squad ride? Collab? I'll DM you and see if you want to collab. We'll do it. We'll do this the right way.
Okay, sounds good.
Fat Girls. 1 play, 1 team to win the NBA Cup.
Pistons.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, they give me Pacers vibes. I don't even know why you're here. The Pistons are fucking good.
Steak?
I just think
Greg
it's so
was in your
funny
way.
because this is so true. Hobie's gonna lose his mind. if
Oh
he-
my god, dude. Hobie just stands in the corner and doesn't hang out until you start talking about New York sports teams. And then he comes in and waltz in and makes his way into the fucking circle and starts. Then he doesn't shut up. All right. I'm gonna give you a team. I'm gonna give you. Is Luka healthy? Not really.
You're gonna give us the
I'm
Mavs?
healthy.
I was gonna say there's value on the Mavericks. Yeah. Because they
Interesting.
can well, even I'm not going against you guys tonight. I'm not taking the Mavericks, but they could lose to the Warriors and still make it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Come on, you don't want to take the Mavs?
You and him, yeah.
No, I need you on there.
I'm not taking the Mavs. Definitely not. I don't like the
Mavs.
Mavs at all. Not at
Mavs
all.
suck. Okay. All right, fine. So Pistons 150-1. Grizzlies 40-1. How are the Grizzlies?
They're so banged up.
Yeah.
What? Who isn't?
Who's healthy?
Yeah, who's healthy?
The Golden State Warriors.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, this has been great.
Pistons.
Pistons. Okay. So, well, all right. That's a good point. If they are healthy, I'm down to fucking dabble on the Pistons. Thank you both, gentlemen. I do like the Knicks tonight. I don't think I like the Warriors, but I don't know anything. I'm gonna take Brook Lopez. I'm gonna alt the Bucks, and
Are you all taking their team total or their spread?
who?
The
Bucks.
Bucks.
I think I'll go. You say team total? I'll take team total.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking the team total. I'm taking the alt line. You guys are laughing, dude. This is a smash spot.
Okay.
Oh God, why did you say that?
Well, what's the outline? Like, give us the actual number in line.
I feel like Smash Spot is equivalent to Masterclass. We're fucked.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on one second. God, these fucking people. Hold on.
Kev
Fine.
says Giannis triple double. Feels like that's going to happen. If we all like smash spot Bucks team total, maybe you go Giannis triple double. Maybe we parlay it all.
No, I want Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez threes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We're
Brook
building
Lopez.
that same game parlay here.
I
Can't
can't
Late
believe there's
birthday
this,
gift.
I can't believe there's this many people listening to us talk about this. By the way, that's incredible.
It is.
Thank you all for your support and hanging out. You guys are great. All right, Fat Girls, thank you very much for taking the time and joining in. Steak, do you want to hang out for NFL or no?
You want me to?
What do you think I'm going to say? No. Yeah.
If you did, it would be awkward silence, and then I would just press leave.
All right, it's 11:48. Fat Girls, you're the man. Thank you for hanging out and good luck.
Appreciate you guys.
Wait.
Talk
Sorry.
about-
POD. Is it the Bucks team total? POD 1.
It's the Knicks. It's the Knicks.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to tail. Peace, Fat Girls. Thank you.
Peace.
W mod. All right, Steak. I guess since I have no choice but to have you up here. All right, let's talk NFL. What are we at here? We're at week. It is kind of sad, even though I'm not really enjoying the NFL that much this year. So, oh, by the way, I want to address something. Somebody commented on your tweet. I don't know where I meant to say it. They were like, Steak, they were very nice about it, but they're like,
Yeah.
I think maybe you and DGen just don't like the NFL because you're losing betting it. You responded. I didn't really see your response because sometimes when it says show more, and if I don't have time to read it all, I'll tell myself to go back to it because I don't want to like half-ass it, and I forgot to go back to it. What was your response to that? Because I have a response too.
Oh, I mean, I take like a few, like, I don't know, fucking 300 bets a week. So winning or losing bets doesn't change my opinion on a sport. Never has. I literally lost 100 units one baseball season. Wasn't blasting baseball after it. I guess the only thing I was surprised about from your post was that there were so many people who still thought this year was a great product.
Yeah, but it's far less of the amount of people who agreed with it for what it's worth. Yeah, my response to that tweet is or that take is, I guess I can respect everybody's opinion on why they would think we don't like the NFL because we're losing. I have been very vocal about the NHL being my favorite sport to watch and go to, etc. If you go to look at my Action Network, that is the worst sport at betting on in the last 3 years since I've been tracking. I think I'm down like 29 or 30 units in 3 years of tracking NHL bets. So no, losing at a sport, betting it does not change my opinion. And even up until this season, I was profitable in the MLB, but the 2 years before that I wasn't. I love the MLB and I love the grind. So no, that is my response to that. But anyways, let's get into it. Thursday night, Washington, Philadelphia. This is a great game.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, I'm listen, I'm not over here rooting for the NFL to suck. I just want to make that perfectly clear. Are we going to get what we fucking need out of this? Are we going to get a fucking good game from the Commanders and the Eagles? I got to tell you, total 48, Eagles minus 3.5. If I'm just putting my head down and not thinking about anything I've done in previous weeks, I'm taking the Eagles. But because I've had such terrible luck and I regret fading the Commanders as much as I did this year, I can't do that. I have more things to say, but I don't want to steal all the talking points in this game. Where's your head at with Eagles Commanders?
I found it interesting that after losing the game to the Steelers, it was the first time all year I have seen a negative narrative placed on the Washington Commanders, and it's that the Commanders are 0-3, or is it 0-4 against teams with winning records? Is that accurate?
Yes.
And so I think it's very funny because I don't think going into the game against the Steelers, you could find anybody saying anything negative about the Commanders. Everything being said about the Commanders was positive. Even after the Bears game, like the Bears game, I think there would have been a negative narrative if they didn't hit that Hail Mary because they were like in control for so long, couldn't score touchdowns in the red zone, and then let the Bears come back and take the lead. And if that Hail Mary doesn't go through the net, I think you get some negativity out of it. But even that put away by a Hail Mary, I just think it's interesting. I kind of like the Commanders, if I'm being honest. Kind of do.
Fuck. So what I was going to say is this. I still want to kind of believe that the Eagles defense is improving after the bye week. They've had 5 games. They're 5-0. The offenses look better. The offense is getting better, but the defense is really impressing me. I know Jacksonville came back and scored 23 points. One of them was a defensive touchdown. For the most part, they did their job. You held the Cowboys 6 points. I know it was Cooper Rush. You held Burrow and Cincy to 17. Danny Dimes and the Giants to 3 at home. I'm thinking that this short week for Jaden Daniels, after just playing the Steelers, like, look, this guy's great. Cliff Kingsbury's great. I love everything about the Commanders this year. Like, and I tip my cap. I was wrong about it. I think, were you on the Commanders over wins? I think that hit, didn't it?
Yeah, over 6.5.
Yeah. So I don't want to try to be like, all right, this is a spot. I'm going to look right, buying the Eagles and fading the Commanders. I just want to stay out of it, but I kind of lean the Eagles. What do you think about the total at 48?
Kind of like the over there too. I kind of think the Commanders are going to score, man. And I'll reference. God, here it is. Here he is.
Christ.
God, it's a tough one, man. This is like I like the Steelers last week, and it's like I actually won a bet fading the Commanders, and now I have to decide if I want to give it right back. But I really do like the Commanders. I really think they score points too. There's nothing to say negative about the Philadelphia Eagles. I think everyone could say pretty comfortably last 5 weeks they've cemented themselves as the second best team in the NFC behind the Lions. Unless I'm missing someone, they look great. Jalen Hurts is not turning the ball over, and he's even. I mean, like he was. There was a point where you were saying, like, is Jalen Hurts still mobile? Like, did you feel that way as much as I did? Because I was asking myself, like, yeah, besides the tush push, can this guy run the football anymore? And last couple games, he's even been doing a lot more of that. So there's not a lot not to like about the Eagles right now.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well said. I think this is a really good point too from Nikki Gords. Commanders got roughed up by the Steelers and the Eagles rested their starters in the fourth quarter. I think they actually rested their starters in the third quarter.
Yeah. And the Jags comeback was a little fluky.
Yeah. I'm kind of in on the Eagles, although the Eagles offense did not look very, very good. Even though they cashed my highest scoring team bet, it was not a Kellen Moore masterclass. Like they benefited from a lot of Cowboys turnovers. I don't think that the Commanders are going to be turning the ball over. So could be more back and forth. As of right now, would you say that this is a play that a button that you're going to push, or are you going to hold off?
As of right now, I definitely see myself pushing Commanders.
Damn. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I can't talk you off of that. Lattimore playing against AJ. That would be interesting. Look at the Commanders' fourth down conversions. They were like 11 for 11 on the year. It's absolutely insane. Crezo says, I really like the Commanders too, but this line would assume a pick 'em on a neutral, right? Doesn't feel right to me. No, I think you get the Eagles a little bit more respect to that. I don't think Philadelphia's 3.5 points anymore. Okay, let's keep moving. First game on Sunday, 1:00. No London games. Jets -3 at the Colts. Colts are 7-3 ATS, as we've talked about. They're a very good ATS team. Have not covered the last two. Total 44.5. I don't think there's anything weird about the Jets being favored. I still think no matter what, they're still going to get line respect if all those big names are playing. There's no way I can bet the Jets. But I'm also not going to be betting the Colts. Total 44.5. I don't know. Does that seem a little high?
What was the total for Bills Colts this past week?
I want to say that was 47, 48, 47. And it got very lucky to get over.
I do think it's the over under is the only thing speaking to me. I do think it's a little high.
Okay. Yeah, because the Jets did score 6 points. Their defense is terrible. Jonathan Taylor masterclass?
I don't know. I actually could see the fucking Flacco dotting up this defense.
Breece Hall, week early. Go back to him on the rushing leader. No, you don't like it?
There's something wrong with him, man.
Something wrong with everything on that team,
yeah,
frankly. Hit a wild teaser last weekend. Falcons +3.5 too. All right. Okay, let's keep moving. Minnesota, Vikings and the Titans. Vikings back-to-back in like weird road games. You had Jacksonville last week. He came out lucky with a win there. Sam Darnold played terribly. And then now on the road against Tennessee. But I also don't like anything about the Titans, man. Total at 40. I kind of like the Vikings here.
Like,
it's square.
Now that we're going back, is a Colts-Jets game being 44.5, but then Vikings-Titans being 40? Kind of like, wouldn't you think those be two games with similar spreads or totals? I'm sorry.
It's two similar totals.
Colts-Jets in New York, and then Vikings-Titans in Nashville. 4.5 point difference on the total. I think the Colts-Jets total is pretty high.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
That's all I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I thought it would be 42.5, and I wouldn't have batted an eye. Vikings and Titans, I guess, is fine. Like the Titans just allowed the fucking Chargers to do whatever they wanted up and down the field, 27 points. I think you still have to respect the fact that Minnesota's got weapons and are capable of putting up points, but the Titans are 1-8 ATS. Good Lord. I like the Vikings here, but also I'm trying to be like think like a pro. Do you want to lay 6.5 on the road with Sam Darnold? And it kind of seems like Sam Darnold is declining. I don't know. You're a Vikings fan. You've had a really good read on him this year. What do you think?
I think Sam Darnold is declining. There's no denying it. He had a really good first couple drives against the Rams, gave that game away. He very inconsistent against the Colts, horrible against the Jags. And there's one other game. There's one other game where he played horrible against the Jags. Worst game of the year. And the last game I called a get-right game, I just want to be very clear, was the Bears against the Patriots. So maybe I'm not really good at predicting get-right games, but me personally, I think this could be a Sam Darnold get-right game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Titans are fucking horrible, like as bad as anyone else.
I 1000% agree. Okay, here we go. This might be the game of the weekend. Baltimore laying 3 on the road in Pittsburgh. That total looks mighty high. Maybe it's not though. The Ravens are 9-1 to the over. Their offense is incredible, probably the best offense in football. And the Steelers are playing over games. They have 32, 37, 26, 28. Shout out to Russ. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not
really.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm off of that in any way, shape, or form thinking. I mean, look, you got the Tomlin off a dog or being a dog trend. I'm sure he's good being a home dog. I'm not 100%. I don't know the data on that. Steak, you nailed the Steelers last week. I did not like it one bit. But I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to get involved with this game. I don't even think there's a contrarian side.
I don't either.
I would probably, I don't want to get in front of the Ravens. And if I was betting this game, I'd probably bet on them. I think if I had to, I'd probably bet on the Ravens. What do you think?
So I agree with you. I don't think there's a contrarian side at all. And I actually felt the same exact way about Steelers Commanders. Like, I think you could make reasons to bet both teams or not bet both teams. Exactly the same here. I lean against you. I lean Steelers, but I feel like if there's anybody who can bet the Steelers, it's me because I've been so successful with them this year. I really like the Steelers. I like them with Justin Fields because I thought they were good enough to win games with him. I didn't know Russ was going to play this well, but it's such a pleasant surprise that he is. And I kind of want to just keep putting a unit a week on the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a massive game. It's not the game of the week because there's one coming up that I think you forgot about, but it should be a sick game.
Are you going to invest, or are you already invested on the Steelers at all, like making playoffs or win the AFC or anything like that?
Sadly, I'm sad to admit that I'm not. It's only been game to game basis.
So yeah, because you've had a pretty good read on them. I mean, you like to beat the shit out of the Jets. I don't think you faded them with the Giants. Then you took them last week. So props to you. They're a covering machine right now. Okay, fair enough. Good take. And you're right. There is a better game out there. Browns and Saints.
And this is it.
Yep. Jameis Winston, revenge game. Total 44. I look at this spread and I, at first glance, say to myself, the Saints look like the easy play. Just to win at home.
Yeah.
After winning outright as a dog. The Browns are coming off of a bye. The Browns are also coming off of a loss at home to the Chargers. But then I tell myself, do they really look like the easy play? Because we've got 2 games with Jameis Winston. They went outright as a big dog, 9.5, or they closed at 7, whatever. But you know what I mean? And then they had a bad game against the Chargers. But they are coming off of a bye. And what do we always talk about? The public perception is that benefits teams, right? I think people are going to get cute and take the Browns. That's what I think. And I think that you guys are still right about Jameis Winston declining after his hot start in his first appearance as a starting quarterback for the Browns. I don't think the Saints are going to let up. I don't think them beating the Falcons was a fluke. They let the Falcons do whatever they wanted offensively. But the Saints still got theirs. They still made some plays. They still got some fighting them. I think people are going to get cute with the Browns here. What do you think?
Me too. I think people get cute with the Browns all the time. They love getting cute with the Browns. I don't understand. I said it beginning of the year. I do have a ticket here under 8.5 wins for the Browns, so that shit cashed. And I've said it all year. I think people have a love affair with the Browns. I don't know if it's because Chubb or the tough defense, I don't know, or what they did last year with Joe Flacco that you started convincing yourself like, oh, this team's so good, anyone can play quarterback, but they're bad. And I don't know, man. Saints give me Raiders vibes. You know how I always tell you the Raiders win games for no reason when it's going to do nothing but affect their draft pick? Saints kind of feel that way to me. A team that after losing to the Panthers, they probably should have mailed it in, but then they go out and they beat the Falcons. They're going to go out and win this game, and that pick number 10 overall turns into pick 15 overall or whatever it's going to be, and they finish 7-10 instead of 5-12 or whatever. Kind of like the Saints. I'm very comfortable continuing to fade the Cleveland Browns. I've only bet them once this year.
I have another opinion. The total, it looks like, went from 42 to 44.5. I think people would like this over because I think that they think the Browns offense is capable of scoring points. The Saints defense, again, is not good. They held the Falcons to 17, but the Falcons missed 3 field goals. What do you got that smirk for?
I think a Saints fan is not happy with what I'm saying.
But Saints by Millie, fuck the Browns. Saints are the trap of the week. Saints are in shambles. Yeah, I was thinking maybe an under. I think if sharps are hitting this over, I don't know that I necessarily agree, but let's be honest. The one thing that could make sense is Nick Chubb could have himself a day. Bijan Robinson had a great running game last week. Chubb, a couple games under his belt. But I do think that adds into maybe the clock running and not as much scoring. That's it. That's all. I don't love it, but I kind of lean under there, maybe going against the money if that's what's happening. Any other thoughts, or should we move on?
Yeah, one more. It's kind of a strange one. Nick Chubb doesn't look good. And I'm wondering if they brought him back a little early. And I feel like pretty soon you could get the alert that they're going to shut him down for the season.
Wow. Okay. I'm into that. No Chubb masterclass, kind of like the under. Jags and Lions. Lions are 13. We've got Mac Jones coming into Detroit, total 47. Any thoughts on this game?
Is the Trevor injury multiple weeks?
Yeah.
I see absolutely just no reason to try to fade the Lions here. I think if you don't want to bet the game, don't bet the game. But I think fading the Lions here would be insane.
Yep.
You got your Jags cover last week. I bet it +7 miracle because the Vikings look so bad, but I don't fucking see any. And then this guy, Jared Goff, threw 5 interceptions in the first half or something last week. I just don't see how this is going to get right.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's go to Chicago. Maybe this was the game of the week you were referring to?
Almost there.
Okay. Green Bay on the road lane, 6.5. So I can't like 2 NFC North teams laying 6.5 on the road. I told you I like the Vikings. This definitely feels like a spot where Chicago, nobody wants the Bears, right? Dare I say Green Bay money line might be a parlay piece that would be pretty common, or a teaser that might be common. I think people have given up on the Bears. Bears fans have given up on the Bears. I mean, that's rock bottom, right? 3 points at home against the Patriots is rock bottom. This is giving me the vibes of where I felt like Miami at Buffalo was just the right side. I don't want to do it, but I feel like the Bears are the right side. Agree or disagree?
I agree. I obviously cannot do it as a Bears, a very big Bears backer, and then a Bears best bet guy last week. I can't do it. I agree with you. Everything you're saying makes sense. It's probably one of the nastier plays on the board, if not the nastiest one. And they fired the OC, which plays into obviously a narrative we like.
That's right.
I'm with you. I will wish you the best of luck. I obviously can't do it though.
No, I'm not going to. I don't think I am either. Because I'm just so done betting on fucking Matt Eberflus. The guy is just a total dickbag.
Why doesn't he get fired? I don't understand that. Like, why fire the OC and not? What am I missing? Like
the Bears. I think it's an ownership thing. I just don't think they fire coaches midseason.
That's stupid.
It's so stupid. All right, Raiders and Dolphins. Dolphins laying 7.5. You've got a pretty good read on the Raiders. You always do. I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins are one of those teams. Like, does anybody really want to lay 7.5 with the Dolphins? I don't think so. Do they deserve to be laying 7.5 against anybody? Probably not. Good win last night. We liked them. They were in the newsletter. Finally, we had a 3-2 day in the newsletter. But I don't know that I'm going to get involved with this game. Total 44.5. You see anything cheeky in this matchup?
I think it would be crazy to think that if people had to choose a near touchdown favorite between the Packers against the Bears or the Dolphins against the Raiders, they wouldn't all be lining up to take the Packers. I don't think, like you said, Dolphins over anything 2 scores is comfortable. I like, for the most part, what I've seen from the Dolphins offense since Tua has been back. Cam disagrees. He says Dolphins seem extremely easy. What do you think?
Me?
Yeah. I feel like we disagree in these spots a lot, so I was curious now that Cam disagrees.
No, I don't think laying 7.5 with Miami is comfortable at all. This is a team that has, if you look at them spread wise, well, I guess you can't even do that because Tua has been out. I don't think they've shown me anything to where they can win a game, like you said, by 2 possessions. I'm looking at the Raiders as well. Now, this is the problem. The Raiders, up until their bye week, lost 5 straight games. They were 2-3 ATS, but the games, 2 of the covers they had were 7.5 against the Chiefs and 7.5 on the road against the Rams.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They did not cover 8 against the Bengals, though. I just think the Raiders are one of those annoying fucking teams.
Yeah.
They're one of those annoying teams. You said it. They're too stupid to tank. They really are. This is a healthy Dolphins offense. They were putting up 30+ at home every week last year, and the Raiders can't move the ball at all. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Maybe the Dolphins found something because let's be honest, the 2 losses that they've had since Tua came back, the Cardinals, they could have won. And what do we know about the Cardinals? Great call by you last week. I wanted to like the Jets. You said, fuck that. And I don't even think it was anything about the Jets. I think you were just still believing in the Cardinals. The Cardinals are a good team. Dolphins were in control that entire game. Then they go on the road in Buffalo. I think they probably could have won that game too. I know they were down by a touchdown, but they didn't go away. I think they punted one time. They outgained them. I don't know, man. I mean, they didn't look great last night, but it's still not easy to go to Buffalo and then go to the fucking all the way cross country in LA and win. Are the Dolphins like kind of out to not prove a point, but like to basically say our season's not over?
I think they are, yes.
I think they are too. So basically what we have is this. We have a team that I don't think anybody wants to lay 7.5 with. And then we have a team that you have been spot on for the last 2 years with the Raiders, that they're just fucking too dumb to tank. So it terrifies me. And I think I want to stay away. I think that's the long-winded way I think I want to stay away. Do you like anything?
Lean Dolphins. I couldn't see any way it makes my card.
Okay. I like the fucking Patriots. I saw this line was 5.5. I don't know what it is. It's 4.5 now. I guess the Sharps got ahead of it. I can't take credit for being a syndicate there because I didn't tweet it or anything like that. But maybe that's a little bit of a duping, taking the Patriots at home after a big win. See, that's my one problem too. I don't like taking the Patriots after a win. You know, like you're buying so high. Think about after week 1 if they lost the Bengals. Although actually, now that I think about it, they're still playing teams tough. They played the Seahawks tough in overtime. Then after their win against the Jets, they went on the road in Tennessee. A little fluky, but took them to overtime.
Yeah, but they are tough. They are.
They're fucking tough, man. I don't like Matt Stafford in fucking New England. Cross country off a loss outside, not in a dome. I don't really like it. But then does anybody? Do you think that the Patriots might be a trendy home dog?
Kind of, but I'm waiting for the wheels to fall off for the Rams. It almost happened at the beginning of the year. Then they suffered all the injuries, and obviously, I have under 8.5 wins, so I'm going to be sweating it. They're 4-5. Last night was huge, but I'm waiting for the loss that makes the wheels fall off, and there's part of me that thinks this could be this week. The Patriots are tough. Drake May has been impressive for the most part, especially when you see how other guys are playing, and I think they are trying to fucking actually win games now that he's in there. With Jacoby Brissett, you could argue that they wouldn't be trying to win games, but with Drake May, they're competitive. They give a fuck. He seems like he's got like weird leadership qualities that I actually didn't think he had. And that's it. Cam, that's fine. I'll put my hands up too because I was wrong about Bo Nix. He's balling too. So I guess these fucking kids are good.
Yep. I was wrong about Jake May too. Absolutely. All right. I think that's good enough. Okay, here's a bet that I really like, but maybe it's too obvious. Again, good call on you. You talked me off of the Chargers Titans under because it made so much sense. Denver being favored over the Falcons is crazy to me. Maybe it makes sense. They're 2.5-point favorites. We talked about this. I've talked about this. The Falcons have played so many home games to start the year. I think this is their 4th road game now. So I like this under. Is that too obvious?
I don't think it's too obvious because I like the Broncos. And for me, for it to be the Broncos, I think it kind of needs to be the under.
Yeah, you can't have a shootout between Bo Nix and Kirk Cousins and like the Broncos, right?
Probably not, but I don't think we should go dogging Bo Nix. He's definitely been fucking slinging that thing around. He's gotten better every game. So I'm done dogging Bo Nix for sure. But if you love the Broncos, like I think I do this week, I can't imagine you think they could win 34-30 or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, I really like this under. It might be one of my favorite plays on the board. I'm thinking more so Kirk Cousins too. I've wanted to fade these fraudulent ass Falcons, and outside in Denver, dome team outside in Denver, back-to-back road games after playing the Saints. I don't know, man. I'm just worried. I guess what I'm worried though is Denver after that really tough loss.
Yeah, the loss sucked. That loss sucked.
You got to get up for this game. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like the under. I'm with you on the Broncos. I'm not going to do it, but I'm not going to get too cute fading the the Falcons too much here, but I do like that. Here's a good one. Oh, now I know where the game of the weekend is. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's a little bit better than the Browns Saints. Niners and Seahawks. Niners 6.5, total 51.5. Seahawks coming off a bye. I think you've said it, Steak. I feel like every time we talk about a game, I'm giving you credit for something. There will be a time where I offset this by maybe shitting on you.
You're gonna need to because I ain't doing that good in the NFL this year.
No. I'm not even saying you are. It's not even about the bets you made. It's about at least the certain spots you've talked me off of have come out pretty well. But Seahawks coming off a bye. You said something about when we didn't like Greg's Cowboys bet. The Niners getting right and going on a run. I didn't make any investment on them, but I agree with you. Even though they didn't look that good, and Jake Moody missed 3 field goals, they barely beat the Bucks. I think the Niners kind of take off a little bit from here. Seahawks are a weird team. I can't figure them out. I'm not big on Mike McDonald. They look really poorly coached. Geno with those 3 interceptions against the Rams just fucking killed me. I like the Niners, and I think I like them for the rest of the season. I like them to win the NFC. What are your thoughts? 6.5 total, 51.5.
Yeah, I got tickets on them to win the NFC West and the
You do?
NFC, but I took that right before the Cowboys game. So whenever I told you guys, don't know what one of these 2 NFL teams is more dysfunctional at the moment. You had the fucking Seahawks defenders fighting each other on the sidelines at the Rams game. You had Debo fucking smacking up the long snapper. I want to say I like the Niners, but man, they're concerning me. I was surprised to see that would happen for that team that has been who they've been, Super Bowl every other year institution, to be fucking having Debo Samuel fighting the long snapper for missing a kick against the Bucks in November. It feels like, am I crazy to say there's some sort of possibility this guy's losing the locker room?
No. What's up? Brandon Ayuk got hurt, right?
What? Brandon Ayuk got hurt.
Remember that whole video of him like wearing different colored shorts at practice, and Shanahan was bitching at him and stuff, and then he changed his shorts. No, there's something going on there for sure. Real quick, yes, Cam is money. I really apologize. I'm pretty good about responding to people and DMs, whatever. Cam sent me something yesterday, and I left him on read, so I'm sorry about that. He said Bucks over 8.5 wins is plus 130. They have a bye week, and then Mike Evans is back. You need them to finish 5-2 to win the bet. This is who they play. How do I not bet it? I don't like this. But let me give you these 7 games and see what you think. The Bucks have lost 4 in a row. We understand the situation. They have a bye week. They play at the Giants. They play at the Panthers. They play the Raiders at home. Oof. They play at the Chargers. They play at the Cowboys. They play the Panthers again. Then they play the Saints. Those are not difficult opponents. But 4 road games in 5 weeks is not ideal. Can they go 5-2 in that stretch? Do you think that's a good bet?
Yes, I think they can. God.
But do you think it's an easy bet? I don't think it's an easy bet.
I don't think it's an easy bet. The Bucks going 5-2 is not an easy bet. I don't think any NFL team going 5-2 over a 7-game stretch against anybody is an easy bet. Do I hate it? No, I don't hate it when you talk about that schedule. I think Mike Evans coming back means everything, but I still think Godwin being out for the season is fucking painful. And I guess you got to be happy with what Sterling Shepard's done, but man, the team lacks weapons for sure when Sterling Shepard is wide receiver number 1, and didn't see enough from McMillan. Only person I've seen enough from during this stretch is Cade Otton.
Yep. Yes, they beat the shit out of the Eagles, and they beat the Commanders week 1. Dumbass. All right, let's keep moving. Game of the day: Bills 2.5, Chiefs 2.5 point dogs, total 46. I'm not going to overthink it. You got that smirk.
Yeah. What are you going to take?
I like the Bills.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs, man. I like the Chiefs.
All right, so let me play. All right, I'll play devil's advocate to myself.
Just remember the Greg thing we agreed with as you talk.
Well, there's the Greg thing. If people who are listening aren't familiar, Greg said this is the Chiefs' 18 in 1 year. They go undefeated. They lose the Super Bowl. Definitely agree with that. I like that. Counter argument to myself: the Chiefs have not been impressive. They just almost lost and should have lost to the Broncos. So does anybody really want the Chiefs here? Revenge spot, rematch, etc. Bills are playing good, sure. But the Chiefs, last time they were on the road in a spot like this, everybody took the Niners. You remember that? We nailed that. And they won. Beat the fuck out of them. You're in the kind of the same spot. And here's my thing. Are people going to really take the Bills? Because I think the Bills are really banged up. Shakir is banged up. Or no, Keon Coleman is banged up. I think Keon Coleman might not play. I think Dalton Kincaid might not play. So let me just ask you, if those 2 guys don't play, are the Bills going to be a popular side? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a really popular public. That sounds like a fucking tongue twister. Yeah, popular public side. Yes, I think that is absolutely what the Bills are going to be. And I think everyone's going to say, Chiefs look like shit. They're due for a loss. Josh Allen has no problem beating Pat Mahomes in the regular season. It's the playoffs where he can't do it. And yeah, I really do think everyone's going to bet the Bills here. Yeah. 91. Shut up.
Okay. Total 46.
Low, by the way. That feels low.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay.
Chiefs defense is fucking something serious.
I love him.
Yeah.
I love him. I love the Chiefs defense. I really do. It's like BYU's defense. Okay. I need you to talk me off this. I thought it's crazy, or if you told me that the Chargers were going to be favored against the Bengals, it is in LA, but the way the Bengals are playing and how often they're losing, I don't think it's that crazy. This says, and I always take this with a grain of salt, please, nobody fucking, try to correct me or anything, but this is saying that the Bengals are the popular side, 62% of the bets. I don't know. Are the Bengals really going to be a trendy dog? You do think so?
People just love the Bengals. I love the Bengals. I'm actually very sad they're 4-6. I'm sad they couldn't pull out one of those wins against the Ravens that they absolutely should have had.
Yeah.
Because I think Joe Burrow in a wild card spot in the playoffs would be awesome. It's absolutely not happening now. I think they're going to continue to be trendy just simply based off how well he's playing. And we say it every week. The Chargers just simply aren't flashy. But they're actually very good. Very good football team. Good defense, good running game. Herbert making no mistakes. And yeah, do I think people are going to push Joe Burrow here? Joe Burrow money line? Yes, I do.
Fuck. I love the Bengals. But
you love them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, you're convinced 100%.
I got to tell you, I still am not sold that the Chargers are that good. And I just want to do this one more time because this is part of the reason I faded them against Arizona, but we were okay betting them in Cleveland. They have played Will Levis, Jameis Winston, Spencer Rattler. Well, Bo Nix is good. So they just haven't seen that many good quarterbacks. Bryce Young, Justin Fields. I respect them. They're a good team. I admit that I'm wrong on fading them in the year. It's probably going to be a shit wager and lose. It's like square don't care. I think I like the Bengals. But
yeah, that's cool. I just want to say we've been saying this about the Bengals for 4 weeks now.
Yeah, we have.
Said it against the Eagles. We said it against the Ravens. We just say it.
Yeah, because you put yourself in that position when you start the season the way they did. You can't lose the fucking Patriots out of the gate week 1 and the other fucking times they shot themselves in the foot. The only thing here is the Chargers might be built different. Like they might be a tough, nasty team. Are the Bengals tough? I don't think so. I think the Bengals are finesse.
Yeah, and Jamar Chase coming off that huge game. I don't know. I don't know if I can get behind the Bengals.
This is the Herbert 3. I don't know. I would like the run game here. Gus Edwards is back. Gus Edwards looked good. I saw Gus Edwards run in that Chargers game. That 1-2 punch for the Chargers could be nasty against the Bengals defense. It's definitely, they're going to have some extra rest because they played on Thursday, but I don't know. They got to be a little banged up. Fucking just hitting Derrick Henry as many times as they did. All right, Steak. Texans Monday night, 7.5 at Dallas. Who's pushing the button with Dallas here? Nobody.
I think Nico Collins is going to be back. He was supposed to be back last week, which I was excited about. Who's pushing the button with Dallas? Absolutely nobody. I would say nobody but Prime, like Hovey says.
Okay, let's run it back real quick, and then we'll shut it down. We're going on 1 hour and 39 minutes. Thank you for hanging out, by the way. This was great, as always. Are you good for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Awesome. People haven't been watching, but Herbert has been absolutely hooping. Yeah, I watched him last week. He was great. He was awesome. All right, real quick. We'll just run it back for everybody. You like the Commanders. I lean Eagles. We kind of think that this over was high, right, for the Colts Jets. Maybe some points there. I like the Vikings. You didn't talk me off of it, did you?
Nah, not at all. I would never talk anyone off betting against the horrible Tennessee Titans.
Okay. You lean Steelers.
Yep.
I lean Ravens. I'm going to stay off that game. We kind of both like the Saints in this game.
Yep.
Nothing with the Lions. You can't bet the Bears, but you wouldn't talk me off the Bears.
Correct.
We both kind of agree that it's the Dolphins, but we also respect that how stupid the Raiders are, and they could fuck around and win or cover this game. I think maybe the Patriots are a little bit of a duping. It seems like money's coming in on them. Yeah. You like the Broncos. I like the Broncos. I like the under more. I like the Niners. Where did you stand on this game?
Lean Niners, but don't see it making my card.
Okay. We disagree here. I like the Bills. You like the Chiefs. You also
I
said
think
that.
as the week goes on, you're going to like the Chiefs. That's my prediction.
Okay. You don't like the Bengals, but did you like the Chargers?
Yeah, kind of like the Chargers.
Okay. All right. Sunday night game. And then no real lean on the Cowboys, but we agree that they're probably going to be the nastiest play on the board.
And it might be Trey Lance.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right. All right, dude. Thank you very much. POD in the NBA, one more time. Sorry, is Warriors?
Knicks and Warriors.
Knicks and Warriors. All right. I'm going to be on the Goga Bitatse masterclass tonight and Brooke Lopez.
Love
W
that.
Center parlay. All right, Steak. Thanks, dude. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, nice and early. All right, gentlemen. Where's the NHL? Oh, fuck. You're right. I got to get tapped in again to the NHL. You're right. My bad. All right, let's talk about it, guys. We've got 7 games. Let's go talk about it real quick and then shut it down and get you out of here. All right, Senators 7-7 on the year. Not as great as I was hoping for. I got their over point total. Total at 6. Toronto's woken up a little bit. 9-5-2. They're -125. Does that seem short? Sick money. I just don't know anything. Although, by the way, shout out to my POD yesterday. I had the fucking Northwestern State team total first half under. That sucked. I just don't know anything yet. Buffalo versus Ball State. All right, we'll take a look at it real quick. God, you guys are so fucking demanding. What more do you want out of me? I'm not a professional. Total at 6. I don't know. That line looks a little short to me. I don't really think I want to fade I don't think I want to fade the Leafs, but I would probably lean Senators there. What a game right here. Oh my God. I got to get up for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Got to get up for this one. Big game for the Rangers. Woken up a little bit. Love that. Lost the fucking Sabres like a bunch of idiot douchebags. I mean, are the Jets just going to keep winning games? Is that all the Jets are going to do? They're just going to keep winning games? This is insane. Insane what they're doing. God. Crazy. What a good team. I can't fade the Jets. Dude, but how obvious is that? Shamway, right? Isn't that the most obvious under on the board? Lindy Ruff Bay. Oh, Hovey. Devils, Panthers, first period over system. Really? Who got shut out? Well, the Devils are 10-6-2. I give them a little bit of credit. Oh, the fucking Devils got shut out. Yep. I'll be on that full game over. But yeah, your first period, I'm just not going to steal your swagger. Your first period system's doing great. It's better than my full game. Honestly, don't care. That's fine. I know that's fine. Easiest look on the board, but don't care. Okay, I respect that. I mean, bro, I don't really like the Devils that much. I love the Panthers. I love Paul Maurice. I really do. Panthers game and soaring. No. Let's look. Let's take a look. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you got a point there. All right. Boston 7-2. The Bruins are 7-8. Not really sure what I think about that game. Should Boston be blamed -170 on the road? I mean, I don't really like the Blues, but still, they're coming off of a loss. Man, the NHL is tough this year, dude. I got to pay more attention, though. I'm not super tapped in right now. Pasta longest streak not scoring. Wow. Edmonton 230. Get the fuck out of here. This has got to be your under of the night, doesn't it? Man, Sorokin has not been great, dude. Yikes. I thought Sorokin was going to bounce back this year. Varlamov has been okay. This would be an under game for me. I kind of like the Islanders would be a nasty contrarian play. By the way, you saw those big -200 favorites did not cover the puck line yesterday. Keep that in mind. My Kraken are not doing too hot, are they? They did get a win against the Knights. Wow, that's big. They did lose. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 8. Yikes. Oh, they were terrible. Okay, I'm gonna take the Kraken in a bounce back spot. God, Aiden Hill sucks. I'm gonna take the Kraken in a bounce back spot here. They're probably public and square. I don't really care. I mean, they're fucking due, dude. Their offense is due. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Come on. Fifth game of a road trip for fucking Columbus. Yeah. This is a Kraken offensive explosion. That's what I think. Give me the Kraken offense. I'll be on their team total today. Give me the Kraken offense. Then Calgary and Vancouver. That's a lot of respect for Vancouver. Sharks score first yesterday? No. That was a terrible bet. Oh, I got to change that. When you do a custom wager, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this. If you do a custom bet, you have to go in and manually update it. Oh, God. Got my ass kicked yesterday. Edit, result, loss. Whatever. All right, that's a loss. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, guys, we'll go ahead and shut it down. Here is Book It Live. I'm probably live. I'll send you over to Book It. Thanks for hanging out. That was awesome. You guys are great. Enjoy the rest of your day. Freddie Mills will have a best bet. I'll put it on the website, thedegenerateweekly.com. Go subscribe to the newsletter. If you're buying tickets for any games, $20 off your first purchase with SeatGeek. You know the drill. All right, W guys, have a great day. Best of luck on all your bets. I hope you win more than you lose. Peace.